right here and have to dig for them. I was really prepared today. Really prepared today. I've been hella busy, and for some reason, I've actually been like, what's the word I'm looking for? Organized, for lack of a better word. All right, I think we got it. All right, how's everyone doing this fine Tuesday evening? I need to turn my phone up so I can hear when the auction ends, because I'll be sitting here talking to y'all and won't even know what's going on. I hope everyone's having a good evening. This is going to be a first for us. This is the first time that I'm doing an auction that wasn't just specifically geared towards items that we found the prior weekend at an estate sale or out thrifting or at garage sales. This is going to be the first auction where I'm actually purging. It's the first of the year. I'm sure all of you guys know that. I'm actually purging my eBay inventory. So this show and the next show is going to be our eBay inventory that either I've had for a while and had no luck with, yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Doesn't mean that the items aren't good items. They don't sell because a lot of this stuff, when I was listing it today here in the dollar auction, comps were still kind of good on a lot of this stuff. So it's just, I feel like each store, not necessarily has a niche, but like something that sells for me may not sell for somebody else as quickly. So I feel like instead of just like posting this stuff on like Facebook Marketplace or just redonating it, I'll give you guys here, because I do know there are folks that come here who are eBay sellers or resellers in general, and give you guys a shot at it. And if not, if you guys are just here to buy for your personal self, then this is still good stuff for that as well. So now that I've rambled, let's get the first giveaway fired up, because it's almost that time. And by the time I have this up there, it'll be time to start slinging and flinging all the good goodies tonight. All right. So the first giveaway is going to be, it's a reusable straw. Let's see, giveaway 1, publish, add to stream. All right, first giveaway. Is it not running? All right, there it goes. All right, she's a running. The first giveaway, it is going to be, it's a brand new reusable straw. You can still see here that it is sealed, never used. It is a rubber reusable straw. So that's going to be the first giveaway for the tonight.
Opens, like you can take it apart for cleaning it.
This one doesn't open up, but it is rubber. So there is, like, if you can see right here, there's kind of like a slit that closes when you take it out of here, and you can just open that slit and then clean inside the straw, from what I remember. Does it have, oh, yeah, see, there's directions. I was right. So that's how you'll be able to clean him. I know we have another one. I think it's right here. Or did we move it? There was a reusable straw here on the table. But yeah, I was going to say something and totally forgot. Oh, yeah. What y'all have for dinner tonight? Yeah. We had Brahms tonight. We had burgers from Brahms. Elle and I both had a burger with fries tonight for dinner. What did you guys have for dinner tonight? Yes. She was craving a burger. Also, too, in order to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is follow me. I follow everyone back at the end of the stream. And if you enter and you win, I send it to you absolutely free. Grams and Pop says they had tomato soup with pepperoni and cheese. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds so good.
We keep getting teased with soup weather.
Yeah. We get teased with soup weather here. Like today, I think it was like the high was like 62. And then like 2 days ago or a day ago, it was like in the low 50s. So creeper on YouTube. There, you know, if there wasn't creepers on YouTube, I don't feel like we'd be doing our job.
Steph's got it handled.
Steph's in there. She's trying to handle the creepers on there, but you know.
Unfortunately, we can't delete the comments.
I can't delete the comments. So, but just ignore those people, you know. they're out there. They just need their voice heard, so it's fine. But yes, I don't think that there's therapy for that. I mean, you know what? There's therapy for everything. You know, we don't judge. We don't judge here. We're a non-shame, kink shame house. Okay, so
We don't kink shame. We judge.
Well, okay. Excuse me. I'm being corrected. Apparently, we do judge here. We just don't kink shame. Anyways, with that being said, let's get the first item up and going. All right, let me dig it out of here because, of course, I picked an item that's at the very bottom because why wouldn't I just start at the top? Of course not. That'd be too easy. All right.
Make it a little hard.
Yeah, we gotta make it harder here. It's fine. Okay, first thing up is going to be it's a 35 coasters, Falso coasters, and it's in this tin. I'll open it so you guys can see that they are brand new in here. They're still sealed. Here's the inside of the tin. Now, low key, the resale on this is crazy stupid. Elle and I picked it up at a thrift store like 2 years ago, and I kept dropping it. But if you look this up, the resale value on this is insane. So, but they are there's 35 coasters in there. They are brand new. I'm gonna put it back in here. So, all right, let's get this one going. So, how is everyone's purge? What I mean by that is, how is your inventory purge going? I know that's not what you're thinking.
I was like, wait a minute. Are we missing
I don't list. Yag Picks is in it for $1. But yeah, our inventory purge here is done. I have done it. I have completed the inventory. All right, thank you so much. We will start you a pile of a good goodness.
Your emotional support.
Elle said she didn't help at all. She didn't. It took me like 2 full days, and I purged everything. Or went through our inventory, purged, updated our spreadsheets, created a new eBay store. We're going to try that out this year. So did that. But yeah, it was interesting to say the least. It was a lot of long hours. I'm not gonna lie. I think one night I was out there until I think it was 11:30. But yeah, I just wanted to get through it. Grams and Pop says I'm like 75% done with our inventory. I have a tote of items I purged and a half a tote of missing items from eBay stuff. Oh, giveaways running. Who's gonna get it? Let's see. Blueberry Fizz.
Tammy?
All right, congratulations. We're going to send that to you absolutely free 99. You know what, Grams? Same. I have about a tote full of stuff that was either not on eBay or any of the other platforms and then was in my spreadsheet and vice versa. So it took it out and we're going to retry. So I do have myself one of those type of totes going as well. All right, next thing we're going to have is some souvenir cards. And what makes these cool is it actually has the Twin Towers on here, which I thought was cool. These are souvenir cards from New York. Now, I will let you know before we start, this little box that it comes in, it dropped and cracked right here. When I put this on, you can kind of see right here. But the cards don't come out, and it doesn't affect it in any other way. But I will let you know ahead of time that this right here is cracked. But the cards inside are 100% sealed. They are sealed, never been opened. You can still see the little paper here and the paper, and it's shiny on there. So they are sealed inside here. Just wanted to let you know the case has that crack on it. That way you are made aware.
If those don't sell, we're putting them up until Tate's ultimate in history class.
All right, we're running. I had thought earlier this week, I was like, dude, that would be a good topic to bring up while we're live. And I totally forgot what it was, but it's picking at me now. And I can't think of what it was. And it's going to pesterate me until I figure out what it is. Also, too, if Corey is watching, let him know that I love that when he's thirsty on y'all's videos, he says he's going to wet his whistle. That makes my heart happy. All right. Let's see what is next. Let's do this because this stuff is on the top here and I need to get to the bottom. All right, next is going to be a Hello Kitty hoodie. Um, I would say that it's a large in men. For women, maybe an extra large. It is a hoodie, and it does have like some writing here down both sleeves. So here's one sleeve, and I'll show you the other one. How's Elle's job?
I love it.
She loves it. She
I'm doing
absolutely
so good.
loves it. She comes home every day, and she's happy, and she's not exhausted. Here is the inside. You can't really see a size on it, but yeah. Well, there you go. Hello Kitty hoodie. There is nothing on the back of this guy. So nothing on the back of this guy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start it. Grams and Pops is in it for $1 already. But yeah, she's loving the job, and apparently they are really, really liking her back.
It's a great job for autistics.
She says it's a great job for folks who are autistic, ADHD. She said, you know what? It's so great. I can start a project and I don't have to finish it. I get to walk away, which I thought was funny. But she's loving it. Today at looks like Grams and Pops got that for $3. Thank you so much. We will start you a pile of good goodies. A pile, not a pile. Well, we're here in Texas. It's a pile.
That sweater's so darn cute.
It is cute.
It's adorable.
Super cute. But apparently today, some lady came in and she wanted some it's like a flyer for a Pokemon convention in London. Not even here. So Elle called her back, was like, hey, I just want you to know that this is for pickup here in Allen, Texas, not in London. And she was like, oh, no, yeah, I know. And Elle told her, was like, look, for 500 of them, this is what the cost is. And the lady was like, ooh, that's a little too much. And so she was like, well, how about for 200? And technically it should have been like $30, but Elle charged her 80. And when the owner came in today and asked her, was like, I see that you charged more than what we normally charge. What happened? And Elle told her boss today that that was an inconvenience charge. And her boss was like, you mean a convenience? And she said, no, it's an inconvenience because it's inconvenient for me to cut these sheets because they weren't like 5 by 8. They were like 5 point something by 8 point something. So it was like some weird cut line. So Elle charged her an inconvenience fee, and her boss thought that was the coolest thing. So apparently it's going really well.
My boss was like, and she agreed with it. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
So
I have to stop production. Right? Like I have to stop production to get these done tomorrow morning so she can pick them up.
and it was a rush order.
I had to impose them. I'm gonna have to cut them out to that weird sizes. Yeah, it's an inconvenience.
It's an inconvenience fee.
Inconvenience.
And Graham says it's a great addition to my hoodie collection. You know what? That's an amazing one. I'm sure we're going to see it in a video. So love that. Love that. All right. Next one is going to be, it's a men's purple champion t-shirt. Here is the size. It's large. And then it also has like a champion logo here hit on the sleeve. Nothing on the back. So it's plain on the back. Just says champion on the front. Yeah, you can see that. I was like, I don't know if you guys can see that. But we're going to go ahead and start that one off at $1. I'm still trying to think about what that was that I wanted to talk about. Because I really, really did want to talk about it.
The fact that if anyone needs anything printed or designed, feel free to message me. I'll message you.
One thing I did want to bring up, because I know that there are some folks in here that do resell for a living, is I was watching a lady. All right, thank you. Her name is Shalani, okay? And I love her and her husband to death. Her husband does coin collecting on his YouTube channel, and hers is planning systems. And Elle and I have been supporting both of them for years now. They're local to us. We've met them in person. Super great people. And Shalani put like a thing on her Instagram, was like, hey, ask me anything. And two things is the one I asked her was, do you take days off? Because from what I can tell, I don't feel like either of them take a day off. No, and then the second one is, she has two phones. So she has a personal phone and a business phone. And I asked her, I was like, do you feel like that's beneficial, or do you feel like you just are carrying two devices to carry two devices? So her response is she does take time off. Sometimes she takes a full day. Some days she just takes half a day, but she does fit it in different places. But she says very rarely does she take a whole day off. So my question to you guys is do you guys as resellers take days off? I know Grams and Pops, y'all are like, I don't know what it is y'all are taking, if it's something in the water where you live, but I don't feel like you guys ever take a day off from all the content y'all are jumping in and out of and listing. And I don't feel like you, I mean, do you guys sleep?
Water, do not send your water.
Just send me bottles of it, because I need at least a case of that, please, to go. But yeah, if you guys do resell, do you guys take days off? Grams and Pop says, I do. I took Sunday off to spend time with the grandbabies. But is that on a regular basis, or is that just like a one-hit wonder? A one-hit wonder, exactly. That's what I thought. But the other question I had for her is about her two devices. Now, I have a business phone and I have my personal phone. But if I'm being honest with you guys, I don't ever use that business phone. I only use my personal phone because I don't want to lug around two devices everywhere. I used to do that for my old job and I hated it. So if you guys do resell for a living, or you have a business that you run, do you use two devices, and how do you see that benefits you, or do you feel like you're just carrying two devices around? All right, next thing is going to be a Obey shirt. It is tie-dye. Here is the back. The back's really cool. Back is really, really cool. The size is going to be small. Here is the size of it, and you can see that it is the Obey company. But yeah, it's super cool. Super, super cool. So we'll go ahead and start that one out. And let's see here. Grimson Pop says, I only have one phone for our escape room. We use a virtual number that rings through to my phone. Awesome. And see, nobody calls me on that phone except for spam, or spam likely, or risk. And I'm not going to lie, there are some days that I'm like, risk? How bad of a risk? What kind of risk are we talking about? I want to answer just to answer.
The tie-dye is not really showing up on the camera.
Yeah, it is tie-dye, but it's not showing up, y'all. It's got like purples and pinks and like grays and very blue. But yeah. Also, too, is it just me, or do you guys just let those spam people go to voicemail? Because sometimes I will answer them. And when I answer them, it's always something like, thanks for calling Owen's Crematorium. You kill them, we grill them. Stuff like that. So, like, I always come up with something crazy. Because you got to have fun with it sometimes, because literally they call all the time. It's nonstop. All right, next one. Next one is going to be a plushie. Now, this is a Squishmallow, and if I'm being honest with you, we've had this since we started. It's brand new. The tag is still on here, not a single stain. His name is Connor the cow, and he's super soft still. Like I said, not a single stain, mark, or nothing on him. He is so soft. Like, this is, what do you call it? Stimming worthy. It's very stim worthy. So we're going to go ahead and start him off at $1 as always. I only have, let's see, Steph says she blocks them. Looks like Maddie's in this for $1. It's cute. Connor's cute, y'all. You can't say that Connor's not adorable. If my granddaughter did I have one, I would bid, but she has a ton of squishies. Yeah, these are really popular. They went through their life cycle, kind of like Beanie Babies, I feel like. All right, Maddie, we'll start you a pile of good goodies. I feel like the Squishmallows, they took off, like hella took off, and then like they kind of faded out. Kind of like Funko Pops did. All right, next one is going to be see, hers are all cows except for the one hippo. Nice. That's cute. All right, next is going to be a Vera Bradley bag, and she big, y'all. I don't think it's going to fit on camera no matter how much I go back. There we go. It fits. It's huge. And from what my research was today is that this is a retired pattern. They retired this pattern, which is the cherry blossom pattern in the good year of the 2014s. So here is has an inside pocket right here.
It's a weekender bag.
Elle says this is called a weekender bag. I'm trying to show you. She big, y'all. She thick.
She's pre-COVID back when we did weekends.
Steph said she's pre-COVID back when we used to do weekend things like this. But I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. Looks like I think I can't see who Jack's Goods is in it for $1. Sorry, I have to stand kind of far away because I'm sorry, who?
Dax.
Oh, Dax Goods. I'm sorry, I'm way back here, y'all.
Is his picture?
I can't see hardly anything over there. But this one is super cool. There's no zipper because it's like an open part right here, but the little pouch inside does have a zipper. There's no rips, no stains on her. She's in great condition. Dax Goods got that. Thank you so much. We'll start you in pile of good goodies.
His profile picture, I think, is a Weimaraner.
Oh, is your profile picture of a Weimaraner?
Weimaraner.
Because Elle's trying to look. Very cute. Very, very cute. All right, what do we got next? Let me dig the other next item on here. I'm trying to get the stuff on the top that's really big out of the way. That way it's easier for me to get all this stuff here at the bottom. Also, too, guys, in new news, Steph is starting her own little side hustle. And she's making candles, but she's not making just regular candles. She's making cool candles. And by cool candles, I mean that she is going to be taking like old coffee mugs and vintage coffee mugs, teacups, also like vintage glass, like drinking glasses, not shot glasses, whiskey glasses and wine glasses and any kind of thing like that she can find out at the thrifts or out at the estate sales with me. And then she's going to turn those into candles. So good news is we're going to have a lot of candles here in the house. I love that. And also, too,
Always smell good here.
It's going to always smell good in here. And maybe we can bring some of those to you guys. So here is the next thing. It is a purse, a Vera Bradley purse. This one is the Nomadic Floral, which was retired in the good year of the 2016s. It does have a zipper here in the back. It has like a little pouch here in the front along with the zipper. There's your Vera Bradley logo. And I'm going to try to get her open so you can see the inside without the handle getting in the way here. There is the inside of her. Does she have a pocket on the inside? Oh, yeah. This got pockets right here on the inside. It's really hard for me to show the inside. She is super, super clean. Low key, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When I bought this purse, you see those little specks right there? I thought that was mode. And on further inspection, I looked at other pictures. That's how it's made. I'm over here like scrubbing. I'm like, oh my God, it's not coming out. Oh my God, it's not coming out. Oh my God, it's everywhere. That's how it's made. That's how this purse is made. I was freaking out. But yeah, I Googled it and that's how it's supposed to be. So
Flowers were gasted.
my flowers were gasted.
But also, it's very clean.
Yeah, but also it's very clean. Also, too, it has an adjustable guy here, so you can make the strap longer or shorter. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Wait, let me wet my whistle really quick before we start that, because I don't want to wet my whistle while we're during the auction or while we're running the item. Okay, all right. She's running. It's real cute, and like Steph said, she's hella clean.
Dax is in it.
Dax is in it. Looks like Maddie said, nope, me too, me too. I just, I thought that was so funny. And I've had this, we've had her for a while, and I still remember that because I was, scarred. I'm officially scarred from it. It's one of those things that you never forget.
That's the thing that traumatized me.
I was traumatized. All right, who got it? Maddie, thank you so much. Add that to your pile of good goodies. So did anybody do anything fancy over the weekend? gonna let y'all right now. The fanciest thing I did this weekend was inventory.
No, you didn't. No, we went to the labyrinth.
Oh yeah!
Oh, did you forget?
I totally forgot. Sunday, Steph and I went on a day date, and we went to the movies and saw The Labyrinth in the movies. It was their anniversary. I don't remember what year. 40th anniversary, and they were in the movie. So Steph and I went and seen that. It was amazing. That's the most fanciest thing I did this weekend, other than I played my video game Saturday for 11 hours straight.
And you beat it.
And I beat the game Saturday. Well, Elle wasn't feeling well on Saturday. She woke up with some indigestion in the wee hours of the morning, didn't sleep very well. She was very uncomfortable. And so she was like, I just want you to be in here. Will you play your game? And I was like, you get to tell me twice. I'll play the game. Grams and Pops did inventory, grandbabies, and Famous Dave's for supper. What's Famous Dave's? Is that?
Chicken?
Oh, it's chicken?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what that one is. All right, next one is going to be when I looked this up today, I was shooketh. Literally, I was so mad because I've had this. I actually used this one in as my reselling bag, but when I walked, it bounced, so the camera would bounce, and I didn't like that. But I did use this guy. Didn't work out for me, so I washed it and listed it, and I was shooketh that it didn't sell. It's a freaking... I think I looked it up today. It was going between $30 and $50. I was like, what the heck? But it's got every pocket you can think of. It's got a zipper pouch. It's got 2 pockets right here. It's got a cool little flap. It's by K-Swiss Gear. You also have a little pouch here. And I think that's it. Yeah. And then this part right here has a little magnetized button clasp. But yeah. Grim says, no, it's a rib joint. Nice. You know, Elle be liking her some good barbecue. It does have an adjustable strap here. You can adjust him. But yeah, I was shook it. On the back, too, you also have this huge pouch, too. This is in really good condition. No stains on this one. I don't believe, if I can recall. Yeah, no staining on the inside whatsoever. It's a great little bag. It just didn't work out for what I needed it for.
I was thinking of Dave's hot chicken.
You were thinking
So
of
close.
Dave's. You were close. Dave's hot chicken is close. Very, very close. Oh, my nose is running. Oh, ice cream does sound good. Ooh, I think we may have to do an ice cream run after the auction tonight. Also, I love your channel, by the way, Grams. Yeah, Grams and Pops has an amazing channel. So let's see. What is the next one? Where is it? There it is. Here's our next one. The next one's going to be, it's going to be a digital multimeter. We had that for lunch yesterday from Dairy Queen. Let me rip it out of here so I can show you what it looks like. I tested it. It does work. Actually, it still works. Still works. It's never been like used, I don't think. When I bought it, the packaging that it came in, it was just like crinkled and stuff, and part of it was open, so I just opened it, took it out. But it's going to come with the manual and your 2 points for it as well. So that's what you're getting. It's even got a kickstand. You can kick him out. Look. All right, we're going to go ahead and start it off at $1. Me and Elle debated on whether having Dairy Queen or having Brahms, which the Brahms in our area just recently remodeled, so they just opened back up. So we decided to go Brahms.
Was it better?
Yes, it was. And I'm going to let you guys know, before they did their remodel, y'all, it was not all that. It was not all that.
No, going there, like going in to sit inside to eat, gave me anxiety.
Uh-oh, I dropped the manual on the floor.
Throwing Manuel around.
Just throwing Manuel around. Graham says, we just got ice cream, Royal New York Cheesecake Blizzard. Ooh. Do you guys, I'm picking up the Manuel off the floor. Thank you so much, Maddie. We'll add this to your pile of good goodies. I have it in a zippy, so I'm just going to put it back in there. Do you have an Andy's where you're located, because if you ain't never had Andy's, that is a dangerous place. I will let you know that. It's frozen custard, right, Steph?
And they make it every hour.
And they make it every hour, so it's super duper fresh. And that place is dangerous. And they stay open later than most places too. I don't think they close till like on 11 during the wintertime and like 1 or something during the summer, something like that. It's dangerous.
Late. I know I've left at like 10 p.m.
Yeah. Graham says we have Culver's. Yeah, we have Culver's here too.
It's not the same.
And that custard that custard is not good. We've had but what's good from Culver's is their cheese curds. That's what's good. Their ice cream is not very well there. I will agree with you on that one for sure. And Elle likes the cod from there. Let's do this one because this one is super cool. All right. Next one we got tonight. Next one's an oldie but a goodie. This is a vintage lady from Lady and the Tramp 7-inch plush. So here is her tag. You've never seen Lady and the Tramp?
There's even a live action now. I haven't watched live.
So here she is. She's super cute. She even has her little pendant, which is usually missing, which is neat. Now, no stains on her, nothing like that. She's been put in our inventory, so she's still super clean. So we're going to go ahead and start it off. Graham says, good, I like the fish sandwich too. She liked the fish sandwich there. There's a lot of older movies that Elle hasn't seen. Like she hasn't. Well, I will say that she tried to watch The Labyrinth with me, and she was not into it. I feel like with watching The Labyrinth, if you watched The Labyrinth as a kid, that's just a classic. You know what I mean?
Why you and Steph went on that date.
Elle tried to watch it as an adult and was not impressed.
Yeah, rewatching it in the theater,
So,
I can see what she did.
All right, thanks, Maddie. We'll add this to your pile of good goodies.
Maybe 5 to 10 minutes into it.
Yeah, she gave an honest effort. I will say that. Also, guys, before we get too deep in the streets, I want to remind you guys of the progressive shipping. So just a quick explanation of what that is let's say, for example, we had this, what Maddie just bought for shipping for $5. So since she purchased this, the rest of her items will be at a $2 shipping rate, as an example. So we have $2 progressive shipping tonight. So make sure that you guys do take full advantage of that. I do need to move this up though, because it's pestering me. Hang on. Okay. All right. Elle says we need to load the next giveaway. All right. Let's see. The next one is going to be another one of our Mickey keychains. This one is a pirate one. Let's see, publish, add to stream. I gotta go hunt him down. There he is. All right, giveaways running. I'll give you guys a better look at it. I love the little earring. The earring is so cute. It's new with tag, still has the tag. And here is the back. It has like a little skull, cross and bones here. Super cute keychain. It says your shipping is super fast. I think I got mine next day.
Nice.
I try, honestly, guys, if you purchase anything for me tonight, it will go to the post office tomorrow. Whether the post office sends that out, I can't control, but it will be dropped off tomorrow for sure.
It's no longer our responsibility.
Because exactly, I don't want it to be my responsibility no more. And the point is to get it out of here. So the quicker I pack it means the quicker it leaves this house. Graham says, I've got mine today, but I haven't opened it. Cool. Next is going to be a brand new DVD. It is a sealed copy of Alice in Wonderland. Brand new. It is a 2-disc special edition. So it is brand new, sealed, never opened. So brand new. So we'll go ahead and start that one off. My nose is still running. Are we getting ice cream? Because now it's all I can think about is freaking ice cream. I hate both of you.
Enter the giveaway.
Yeah, make sure you guys enter that giveaway. Absolutely free. I've seen somebody, I think it was Grams and Pops, one of their videos. It may have been, I'm not sure. But someone that was like, watching people's videos where they're like talking about, okay, chat. I literally can't stand. I don't know if I could sit here and say that over and over. Yags Picks got this one. Thank you so much. I will add that to your pile of good goodies.
Fun fact, I only watched that movie in high school because I was in the play Alice in Wonderland and I had no idea what the director was like trying to get me to see.
Yeah, she hasn't seen a lot of movies. I've tried, but you know what? Sometimes it just is not where it's at. I can tell you this: that if we want our kid to go to sleep, we put Pocahontas on.
Oh my god, he hates that movie. He would rather go to sleep than have to watch.
Yeah, he would. He would rather go to sleep than watch Pocahontas.
So everyone in the house knows when I've had a hard day and I can't get our kid to sleep because I turn Pocahontas on.
Yeah, he just goes to sleep. He'd rather not. All right. Well, now he just goes to his bed and goes to sleep. So, but that was when he was a little bit younger. All right. Next up is going to be a 1989 Topps Dawn All-Star baseball card. How do you say it? Mattingly.
Mattingly. Don Mattingly.
Same thing's what I said, right?
No, not even
Close
close.
enough.
It's close enough. It's fine. I don't know anything about this. We picked this up at an estate sale and a big buy. So we'll go ahead and start it off at $1. Again, this is just one of those items that I feel like is not my normal. It's not my forte. So it just did not sell for us. I hadn't even taken the card out of here ever. I just photographed it and put it in the bucket and put it in our inventory.
You're not supposed to take it out of there.
I mean, I know you're not supposed to. I mean, I do. I personally own a plaque card like this of Nolan Ryan when Bo hit him in the lip. I have one of those, and it's like one of 1,000 that's in a plaque. I do have a plaque card. Graham says that didn't type right. It's fine. It's all fine. All right, what do we got next? Let's do this right here. This one. All right, next is going to be a little bag full of vintage little figures. So I'm going to rip them out of here and I'll show you. This one is from 2020. I believe this is a McDonald's toy, and the back mechanism makes that his ears and that ball move. So you get Bugs. This one is Jesus Christ.
I don't think it's Jesus Christ.
It is not, but the writing on his feet are so small. You'll get this guy.
Close enough.
You'll get this guy. Next is a Toy Story figure. I can't remember her name. Y'all remember her name?
Jessie.
That's Jessie. Jessie. And then you'll get this one right here is a 1982 E.T. And then I don't know who this guy neither. I think he's from Trolls, and he don't have a date on him. So you got the Trolls guy. You got the 1982 E.T., which is really cool. It says 1982 on his back. Super cool. They are laughing at me. You have Jessie. Oh, giveaways running. Who's getting the giveaway? Yeah, Pix. You are a proud owner of Little Keychain. So we'll add that to your pile of good goodies. I just noticed that this dude's got flip-flops on. Jesus. And Bugs Bunny. So you'll get all these, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 figures, $4. We got it running. My favorite has got to be E.T. E.T.'s the coolest.
Sandals, beard. What else did you need?
And Jesus, apparently.
I need to know, like, exactly.
I don't know what he is.
I don't, he's some type of ninja guy.
Hold him in the center. I'm going to.
Okay.
Okay, I got a screenshot.
Oh, I'm covering E.T.'s face.
E.T.'s cute.
E.T.'s cute. All right. Oi! Caught it. Or the table caught it. Same thing, right?
It's a FGTV minifigure of the character Postal Jenkins.
Postal Jenkins.
Postal Jenkins.
Close enough to Jesus. It's fine.
Oh, Graham's answered it.
Oh, I didn't see. My bad.
I didn't either. I had to screenshot him. So, like, what is he?
I don't know what he's
I'm
from.
so confused. What does he do? Or be?
All right, next we're going to have is some Nike golf balls. There's 3 Nike golf balls in here. They are new, that from what I remember. Yeah, they are new. They are the Juice Plus, and Nike don't make stuff no more. Now I will let you know that it does have Beyond the Lights Classic on here, but it does have Juicy Plus here and the Nike logo, and all three of them are exactly the same inside here. So we're gonna go ahead and run that one. You Googled it, you should be able to see what he's from.
Google isn't very descriptive.
It's
It's just like, oh, there's these other characters too named Durkee Durkins or something.
Durkee
like
Durkins?
I don't know.
What?
I didn't read it all.
Is this a child show?
I have no idea.
I just feel like this is going the wrong direction.
Started off that way.
Y'all made it that way.
YouTube gaming franchise FG. Okay.
All right, thank you so much. We will add that to your pile of good goodies. All right, let's do this one next. Let's see. All right, this is going to be a pack of 4, okay? These are some Staples 4x6 Photo Plus Gloss papers. Now, these are all sealed brand new. So they're all 4 exactly the same. So,
What's the copyright on those?
huh?
What's the copyright on those?
I have no idea. The eBay let me have them on there for Eon, so it's running. It wasn't bad enough because I didn't get dinged for eBay for it.
Well, no, I mean, like, how old are they?
How old are they? 2004.
They look so much older than that.
Yeah, it says it right somewhere right here. Where'd it go? Right here. 2004.
Coastal Jenkins versus Bago Beans. Oh.
Not copyright. Let's see.
All I heard was Jesus versus the devil. Close up.
It says reference to manufacturer, trademark, and Staples.
Gago Beans, Magic,
No.
Sob, Devil.
It says package design from Staples was 2004. That's all I can find. That's the only date I can find on the whole box. So yeah. Buck Mountain Barn, welcome in. All right. How's it going? All right, now that we've got the whistle wet, let's go and run the next one. Next one's gonna be it's the Karate Kid trilogy. You'll get all 3 parts, all 3 movies. They are all 3 in there. I'll rip them out of there for you guys. Here, I don't even think they're in order, but here you go. There's that one, and that one. Have you seen the Karate Kid over there? Huh? No, she has not seen the Karate Kid.
Oh, wait, wasn't there one with like Will Smith?
Oh, go ahead, start it.
One of the newer ones.
One of the newer ones. This is the original.
I saw like 20 minutes of that one.
The wax on, wax off.
He was like taking his jacket on and off. He was like really bad. I was like, yeah, that's pissed me off too. And I quit watching because it was annoying to watch.
But yeah, this is a three-parter series.
I've seen some movies.
You have seen quite a few movies. You've seen a whole lot more since we've been together. That's for sure.
Well, yeah, because you're like, oh my god, you've never seen it. We have to watch it right now.
Yeah, we gotta watch it right now. If you've never seen it, why not? All right, next one's super cool. So it's gonna be a lot of 3 of vintage peanut books.
Graham said there's only one Karate Kid, and that is the original.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
was like 4 when that came out.
Fair enough. Okay, so these are vintage 1960s Peanuts books. So you'll get all 3 of these. I'll show you the backs of them. Hang on. Here
Those are
is
so cool.
the backs of them. Honestly, Loki, Elle and I watched on was it Netflix? No, it was on Apple TV. We watched a documentary about the guy who did the Peanuts comics. Super, super cool show. Awesome show.
So, like, really cool dude.
He was a really cool dude. All right, we'll go ahead and run that one. He actually did all of the drawing himself. Nobody else did it. He did every single comic strip and everything for Charlie Brown up until he I think a month before he passed, I think, if I can remember correctly. So, and he did it all. And they said that in the later ones, why the lines weren't so straight is because his hand would shake. And instead of having someone else do the drawings for him, he just incorporated that in his art. Okay. All right. Next one is going to be. I have a lot of vintage stuff in here because I love vintage. So it's going to be a vintage 1962 Flintstone Welch's jelly jar. This is a super old jelly jar or jam, however you want to say it. It does have some scratching that you can see around here, but other than that, the glass is in really good condition. So we'll go ahead and start that one. Did you watch the Flintstones?
Yeah, I watched the Flintstones and ate their vitamins.
Would that make for a fun candle? It would. It would.
I'll buy it from you.
Not unless someone buys it here first. Trying to put it against the black
Did you
curtain.
watch the Flintstones movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the Flintstones. They were
And
so
honestly, if no one buys it, it's going to Steph for a candle.
And then I'm gonna buy it for stuff because I think really good time and labor material.
All right, Steph.
Yay! That's gonna be so. Can you make a purple candle so it looks like grape jelly in the jelly jar?
Elle's like coming up with all kinds. Can you make it purple so it looks like jelly inside the jar? Like, you're here for it, aren't you?
Yeah.
I love
I'm
it.
invested.
All right. Next up, we have a vintage 1970s Tonka number 157 4x4 pickup truck. Graham says, I was going to say purple gel candle. Ooh. Do you do the jail? Do you do the jail?
Like gel candles?
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
She says she don't know how to do the jail. All right. Here is your Tonka truck. It's super old. All of the stickers are actually all there except for this one's peeling. They're all there except for that one is peeling. On the back, here we go. There's your Tonka. I was looking to see if there was a date. There's not a date, but I Google or lensed it, and that's what the Google told me. So we'll go ahead and start that one off for you guys.
It's pretty cool.
I remember where I got these. It was that estate sale that had that cool like upstairs room that all of us went.
Not the Jesus room?
No, it was the one that you had to walk through the doll room to get there.
Oh,
The doll room.
Yep.
I remember that room.
yeah. We can never forget that.
They're like, oh, was it this room? I have to tell them what specific room it was. We had to walk through to get there, and they're like, oh.
Sketchy.
The
The dolls watched you walk through their room.
yeah, you had to walk through the doll room to get to the hidden room.
Which, I mean,
The house was huge,
they're not sure I would keep on the Bibles because what Robert's going to want to walk through?
right? All right, next up is going to be an Optimus. It is a no.
Oh.
No. It is going to be a cassette tape recorder. It is the CRT 115. The box is not in the best condition, but there is a box. You'll get the recorder and you'll also get the manual. So here's the manual for it. And here is the recorder.
What the heck are you recording with that?
You put a cassette tape in here and you can record your voice, you can record music, record all the things. See, it's got a little speaker right here.
You can record playlists from the radio.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
We're going to start that before we get deep into this because Elle don't know about that.
You can record on it.
She was not that generation.
I was. What do you mean?
Grim says we did it back in the day.
I did it back in the day.
I did it back in the day.
Not on that. I had a kid's toy that did it.
Yeah.
I just learned how to
And for to remember, this does still work. There's your battery compartment, nice and clean.
Horses. I don't even want to hear about it.
Elle learns on a daily basis of stuff like this. Like she didn't know what. I remember we went to an estate sale, and I'm not kidding you guys. She didn't know what a voice recorder was for voicemails.
That needs to be short.
No, listen.
She was like, what is this? It's huge. I'm like, I looked at it. I'm like, okay, that's where you recorded, hey, this is Kristen. I'm not in right now. Leave me a message after the beep. And it would beep. And then whoever was on the end of the phone.
What voicemail is. I have voicemail on my phone.
But
I didn't know it took a box this freaking big.
Yeah. So, does it work? Yes, Hollywood reseller. From my knowledge, it does work. Though when I put it in the box, it worked. Or when I put it back in this box when I had it in my inventory. Can you run it again? Sure, I can run it again. No problem.
Did you know on landlines we have a phone?
Hold on, let me find it because I hit the wrong button.
It's not a cell phone. It's like a land. You have to set it on the charging thing. But it's.
Hold on.
There's 2 lines on it. I can switch from 2 lines. I accidentally hung up on a few people learning how to do it, but.
All right, there we go. I also had to explain to her what a rotary phone was and how that worked. There was a lot of things. She was very she went to school, she went to dance, and she went home. So she wasn't around a lot of that stuff. Does she know what a Rolodex is?
It's a dex that rolls.
She said it's a dex that rolls.
Yes. See?
Thank you so much, Hollywood Resellers. We'll start you a pile of good goodies. So a Rolodex, it was your contacts back in the day. So you go to contacts on your phone.
But on index cards, on a thing that was almost like a binder, but plastic, and then the binder, and then the card, and the little binder, and it had a flip cover.
And you would roll it.
I must want to know.
So the best way to explain this is, when you go to the library back in the day, you would pull out the thing and find the library.
You're so cute.
You don't know that either? Oh God. Okay. Never mind.
What is it? The Dewey Index or whatever?
How old is she?
Yes. We learned about that.
What are you? 37?
You're 30 next year.
She's 39. Sorry.
No, I'll be 39 this year.
Yeah, she'll be 39 this year. She's 38.
You never used to do that?
No.
I can't remember the age. I just remember the year she was born. She was born in 87. All right, next one is going to be a vintage 1970s Tonka Jeep toy. So it does still have the stickers. This one's peeled up a little bit, but it does still have all of its appropriate stickers. Graham says, holy crap, my kids are about that stuff, and they're 28 and 29. Yeah. Like I said, Elle didn't really get out a lot. She went to school, she went to dance, and she went home. All right, it's running. It's running, guys. Can you run the radio flyer? Yes, I can.
Give me a break. I was dumb, okay?
I don't think you were dumb. You just you weren't exposed to that stuff as
Yeah,
kids.
exposed to it. Apparently, I was learning about it in history while the stuff was actively using it.
Yeah.
The one that's younger is actively using it while she's learning about it in history class. Make it make sense.
All right. I'll run that for you now, Hollywood Reseller.
We run that already or no?
No, we have not ran it yet. All right. I will let here is dented. But other than that, it's in great condition.
You know what the yellow pages? I do know what the yellow pages are.
All right. It's running.
On our front porch with the trash bags. The city used to give us trash bags.
And this is a vintage 1990s radio flyer wagon.
And they would always throw this phone book of yellow pages.
Why we just got cursed, and all we're gonna find in books is yellow pages now.
Did my parents used to throw phone books as a side hustle.
My pappy used to make me sit on the phone books at the dinner table instead of buying me a booster chair.
Same deal.
I'm serious. I had sat on there was 4 phone books stacked up so I could reach the dinner table.
How did you ever survive?
All right, Dax Goods. Thank you so much. We'll add that to your pile of good goodies.
Actually,
Yo, they are still tripping out over here of all these things.
sitting on phone books is how I learned how to drive his truck in the pasture too. Because I couldn't see over the steering
That's a
wheel.
very good grab. That's another item.
Yes.
That's another item that I had in our eBay store, and for some reason, it just wouldn't sell for me. They sell for good money. It just wouldn't sell for me. So that's why, again, it got purged from the inventory, and it's being brought to you guys so that either you guys can, keep them or resell them yourself. So next up is going to be a set of vintage drinking glasses. This is a vintage Daisy and Pluto. So here is the Daisy cup. And keep in mind, these are vintage, so they are going to be faded a little bit. There's Donald, and then you have Goofy, and then you have Pluto. So these are, they're not light. They do got some weight on them. Nothing on the bottom. It has a number. It says, no, it says FA42. I think that's what it says. Both of them say that. No, this one says FA48. But two of these drinking glasses, this one does have a scratch right here, but I don't see any scratches on the other one. So, all right, we'll go ahead and run those. So I'll put it up here. Hope you guys can see it better up here. There is Daisy and Donald, and then you have Pluto and Goofy. And again, if no one purchases these will go to Steph to be candles.
I didn't learn that Goofy was a cow and not a dog until like 4 years ago.
What?
You thought Goofy was a cow?
No, he is a cow.
I think it's a dog.
He's a dog.
I was told he was a.
There is a cow. But it's
All right,
not a
Steph,
cow.
there's two more glasses.
Sweet.
All right.
And how come he gets to run around free and Pluto's on a leash and a collar?
I don't know. Ask the.
Pluto's
Funny enough, you say that, right? But Steph and I were watching The Labyrinth, and there's a dog that rides a dog. Yeah. I don't make it. All right, so next up is going to be a vintage Radio Shack wireless CD to car stereo adapter.
Oh, man.
So, fun fact, y'all, Steph used to work at Radio Shack. And here is your battery compartment is still in really good condition. So, all right, I'm going to put that down there so that I can hit start. So, it has all of its wiring with it and proper components.
What did you say it was?
Do what?
What did you say it was?
It's a Radio Shack wireless CD to car stereo adapter.
So if you have a CD player,
Yeah, if you have a
you
CD.
can plug it into the stereo jack on the car.
Steph's currently explaining this to Elle.
A CD player not in your
Yeah.
Because they used to have cassette tape players only before they put CD players in cars. And before that, they had 8 tracks. I had to explain to her what 8 tracks were.
You had a CD player.
You have a CD player in your truck now.
No, I mean the one not in the this one that
Oh.
you have to carry that never fit in your pocket because it was stiff.
Yeah. Yeah. Portable CD player.
I had those for like a year before I had them.
All right, let's see. Let's run these. All right, so these are some vintage. Here we go. They are vintage Red Cross bandages, and they are still in here.
Stop.
They are still in here.
That's cool.
And here is the other one. Now I'll open. They are opened, so I'll open it. It is still the vintage gauze that's inside, and I think this one. Let me see if I can.
I don't suggest using it, but just for time.
It's for looks.
Or
Trying to-
zombie apocalypse, whatever comes
Okay.
first.
There is that one. So these are super cool. I think I got these out of a it was like a vintage Boy Scouts type thing, and we sold everything but these out of it. So they're from Johnson & Johnson. So we'll go ahead and start those off.
Me watching Fallout, thinking about how Nuka-Cola would be still selling those 300 years later.
Not 2 inches. What does this one say? 1 inch and 2 inch. They're just cool to see. Like stuff like this didn't make it. You know what I mean? And the fact that they're here, this would make good like shadow box stuff or display items. Like that most of this stuff just didn't make it. We got these at an estate sale. I remember that. I do remember that. All right. All right. So let's run this guy. All right, next is going to be a Wilson's left-handed men's golf glove. And I will say this is vintage too, because I don't think Wilson makes them like this anymore. And it is size large. But we'll go ahead and start that one off too. Man, y'all got quiet over there. Y'all was ripping and running, and now I got quiet over here.
We should have a date near the scanner.
Not seeing a date. Here's the back. Did not see a
I
date.
think about like how fast technology took off when I was a kid.
Yes.
It's like I remember having a CD player, and then it was.
Yeah. She also used a typewriter.
Oh, I get to use a typewriter at work, and it was the funnest thing I've
She
ever
used a
done.
typewriter at work.
They're so
It
fun.
was so much, and I have the delayed printing on, so I can type things up, and then you hit the button, it goes. And my boss.
It does what?
It goes.
She does that to me all the time.
And my boss thinks it's so funny.
All right.
I giggle at it because it's adorable.
I'm trying to be careful with these. All right, so this is going to be a lot of vintage Sesame Street cake toppers. So here is this one.
Oscar the Grouch.
Here is this one.
Cookie Monster.
I'm going to set these back down because I don't want to drop them. If I drop it, they will break. Here is this one. Here is this one. And your last one is this one. Bert and Ernie.
There you go.
All right, so
The one gay couple.
I was supposed to say.
I'll go ahead and start it, and I'll keep running through them as I set them down. But because I don't want to hold more than one at a time in a hand. And then here you go.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Here's the bottoms. Bless you.
Thank you.
This one does have writing on it. I can't read it though. But they're cool. Big time sales got them. Thank you so much. There it goes. I was trying to see. It just says Muppets Inc. And it has a number on it. Does not have a date, but they are very old. So thank you so much. We will start you a pile of good goodies, and I will put these back in the baggie so that I don't accidentally knock one over and shatter it. Because
Is the guy that created the Muppets the same guy that did like the labyrinth and stuff?
no, you're thinking of Jim Henson.
Who's the labyrinth?
Actually, the guy who created Sesame Street and like the Muppets actually didn't want to do that. He just kind of fell into it. All right, next one.
Literally be with my job.
All right, so next is going to be a lot of two a vintage. One is a vintage Tonka truck, and one is a vintage Matchbox car. The truck says here that it is from 1969. So here is your truck,
It is the same guy.
and I don't know if you'll be able to see the date because of the lighting, but it does say it up here. There it goes. There's your date. And here is the Matchbox. The Matchbox one is from 1976, and it's a tank. Here is the tank.
That's cool.
And here is the bottom with the date. So you'll get both of them for $1. I'll go ahead and start that one. So one is from 1969 and one is from 1976 or 78. But some oldies. If you know someone who is a collector, you could go military, you could go not go military. You choose.
That was military, and that's the answer.
All right. You put these back in the zippy.
Do they have lint?
You know, maybe. It's fine. All right. Last item of the evening, y'all, is going to be another set of cake toppers. These ones, it is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So I will bring them out one at a time because these are more fragile than the other ones. And I don't want to drop it on the floor. All right. All right. So here is your Snow White.
Oh.
Try to get out of the way so it focuses. Here's your Snow White. What's funny is you can see 1 foot, just one. That's Snow White, and all the dwarfs kind of look like this guy. And
That's so cute.
they're old. I don't know when they're from, but they're old. Really old. I think he was holding a bucket or something, or maybe a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I think it was a wheelbarrow.
We're almost through them. Same as him. But I'm surprised. They are very fragile. This one, he's sitting down. He's a sit-down guy. I'm surprised they've made it this long just because they are absolutely so fragile.
It's actually terrifying.
I feel like these
All
are
right.
like
So I'll go ahead and start it. We'll run through them for you guys. Here is Snow White.
I just feel like we have better designs nowadays.
well, the original, like the Snow White cartoon we're used to is the original. As far as I can tell.
These had to have been hand painted too.
Yeah, once again, I've actually never seen them.
They had. You've never seen Snow White?
Ooh. I saw Snow White and the Huntsman.
I wonder if somebody handmade those.
They look to be handmade. They're old.
Honestly, they feel handmade.
They do. They feel very, very fragile. All right, guys. While I put these back in the baggie, take a minute, look through the items we haven't or that we've already run tonight. See if there's anything that you guys want me to rerun so you can take advantage of that progressive shipping tonight. Other than that, I'll ramble a little bit, give you guys a minute. But first of all, as always, I want to thank Grams and Pops Vintage because without them, there would be no us here on the dollar auction. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And as always, if you guys have purchased something from me tonight or you want to give away tonight, that will be packed up tomorrow and sent to the post, dropped off at the post office. Again, I don't know if the post office will send that out tomorrow, but it will be dropped off tomorrow. If you haven't yet, make sure that you do check us out on YouTube, The Books with the Face, and on Instagram. I have been every day posting reels on our Instagram. We are trying to pump out a lot of content this year. So if you like to see some behind the scenes, see where we pick stuff up at, make sure that you do check us out there. Other than that, thank you guys so much for coming and spending your Tuesday night with us. We appreciate it so much. It means so much to us. So thank you for that. If you purchase something from us tonight, thank you so much. We really, really do appreciate that. Other than that, we will be back here next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central doing another auction of our eBay clean out. So make sure this is something that you like, that you do tune in next Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central. Other than that, you got anything to say over there?
Spay and neuter your pets and tip your waiters.
There you go. You heard it first right there. I feel like we're on The Price is Right.
Yes.
But other than that, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye, guys.